Hey everyone, it's Brandon Haye from the League Winners. I'm happy to sit down and talk to newly committed UCF linebacker Kymani Morales. And so thank you, Kymani, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So, just when I first start talking about, football in general, growing up playing football, did you always want to play defense or did you think you would play offense at one point, or what made you really make that decision?
Nah, starting off, my dad, he big role in my life. I played center. I played at the Haye Cougars, and I played center. I really was playing O-line. That was like at like 7, 8 years old. Then I made a transition over to Glen Cherry. It's another part. Then I started playing defense. That's when I switched. I was like 9, 10. I switched over there. Then from that point on, I just played straight defense. I never had offense in my mom for. I just always played defense.
Okay, that's different because usually players play both sides of the ball, and then maybe in their junior year they decide to play defense. So that's definitely very interesting that you always seem to like defense. What about defense do you like so much?
I just feel like the urge of hitting people. I feel like that's what cured me, and I feel like that's just the fun part about football.
Yeah, definitely take out some of that aggression and frustration and during the week on the football field.
Definitely.
So, I know that you just recently committed to UCF, pretty quickly, in the process. So, just talk to me about what your recruiting process was like, and why did you choose to commit so early?
Recruiting, it was a very hard like story for me because like I'm just an undersized person. I'm very slim fit for a linebacker, but I always had the aggression in me. Always had like I always played great. It was just my size, and being that like schools like UCF and stuff was looking at me, I appreciated that because other schools they just wouldn't take the chance of me being small. So it was a very hard process, but I thank God for all the moments that He put me in.
Definitely, and you made your decision to commit before you actually even visited, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
So, did you want to stay in state? Was there any other in-state schools you're kind of looking at, or but because you're saying, UCF gave you, like that love early on that really made you want to go there?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to stay in state. Like, that was never in my plan to stay in state. But like, I feel like God leading me to this position to be in state. So I feel like staying in state was something that I eventually started wanting to do. And then other schools like USF, FAU, schools like those, they was recruiting me because I was just a dog. I was a player, but I appreciate them for recruiting me and stuff. But I never wanted to stay in state.
Have you have you gone on your official visit to UCF yet?
Nah, that's coming up in May. In May.
Okay, that'll be exciting. So, you kind of talked about, UCF was there early on in the process, but when you're looking at schools, were you kind of looking at their defensive scheme to see if that was a part of your decision?
Definitely. Like looking at like how they play defense, what they play, what type of players they have. Of course you look at that, but it also goes deeper than that and further than that. And how I look at coaches like if we could build a bond on the field and off the field, then I can rock with you. And that's what UCF showed me. They showed me they can build a bond off the field and we can be one. So yeah.
So yeah, I know you're in high school, but did you watch UCF when they went on that undefeated run before with Coach Frost, or were you,
No,
I
I ain't watched that. Nah.
yeah, I didn't know because high school, you being a junior now, obviously you were like, in middle school or maybe younger back then, so you might not have been paying attention to it. So I didn't know if that carried any weight or just was, bonding with the coaches.
Now I got a great bond with the coaches. I love every coach that ends contact. All the coaches show very much love. They text me every day. They let me know what's up every day. And Coach Brandon Harris and Coach D, that's my main guys, and they show a lot of love to me.
So have they really talked to you about where they see you playing in the defense?
They'll say like nickel safety. They'll say that area.
Oh, really? That would be exciting. I didn't know if maybe you would do play some on the edge, since you are
Well,
very quick to the ball and
I
everything.
be coming down. Trust that. I definitely be coming down.
Yeah. So since you play linebacker in high school, what kind of linebacker would you classify yourself as?
I can't even, I don't even know what the answer to that one. I just know I can do everything. I can do everything. Anything you need me to do, I can do everything. I'm aggressive. I'm fast, twitchy, everything. Anything you can ever ask for in a linebacker, I'm there. You can't say my size ain't nothing because I'm coming down hitting everything. So I'm overall a great player.
Definitely. Yeah, I watched some of your highlights, and you were quick to the ball. Very good tackler. I saw, all the stats, all those tackles. So definitely, you can that versatility probably is something UCF really liked.
Definitely.
So how do you get prepared for a game, or do you have any pregame rituals before games?
I ain't gonna lie. I watch Harold Perkins and Peyton Wilson. That's all. I turn them on. I lock in. I'm straight. I'm good. I ain't got nothing else on. Peyton Wilson definitely though. He turned me up for sure.
Oh, that's cool. So and when you're on defense, how do you quickly kind of read an offensive play and like quickly react to the play? What kind of keys are you looking for from the offense?
When I'm watching film, I pay attention to everything. Like I'll play the playback every time till I see like a different thing that everybody doing. So I'm reading O line. Most of the time I'm reading O line. I'm reading the guard, reading the tackle, and reading the center. So when I'm watching film, I see like they foot back a little bit. I see they leaning back a little bit, standing up a little bit. So it's little things like that I'll pay attention to that I'm like, oh, they finna do this. I'm finna react. Like I'm gonna go. And just play ball. That's all I really do.
And when you do rush the passer, is there a favorite move that you have, or do you just try to throw everything at him?
I say like I'll stutter step push, because they wouldn't be expecting to play. There'd be a stutter step because they feel like I'm a small guy, so I'm trying to go around. But little do they know I'm trying to come head on when I'm trying to hit. So I'm a stutter step push, try to get through them. That's really it. And my quickness, they just can't match it. So I'll be at the quarterback at all times.
And you talked about you can do everything. You can blitz. Play the run and cover. So, what is the hardest thing about when running backs come out of the backfield trying to cover running backs when they're coming out? What's the most difficult part about that?
I'll say it's not even like hard covering them. The hard part is like being in between watching them and watching the quarterback trying to run. So like Sevens running back flare out the backfield, I can take him easily, but that leaves a space open for the quarterback to run. So I have to pay attention to those little parts right there.
Yeah, definitely. And so what do you think you would say is some things you're looking at to work on the rest of your high school career and when you get to UCF? What are you really trying to improve on?
I'm trying to improve on my strength, definitely my strength, my quickness for sure. I gotta get. I feel like I'm fast, but it's always room for improvement and everything. So everything I do, I just want to be. I want to critique it and I want to be the best at it.
Definitely. I know you just recently committed, but have you kind of gotten in contact with any of the other recruits trying to, kind of get them to come to UCF?
Nah, I ain't really talked to nobody. It just happened. So I feel like I just been calm till I get on campus.
Definitely. You still got another couple years, in high school, but are you going to try to enroll early, or are you just going to go the normal time, around May, June?
I'm coming in December. That's the
Oh,
plan.
okay. So you
That's the
definitely, so you can get on the field faster.
definitely. Gotta learn plays. Gotta do all that. I'm ready for it all. I ain't focused on nothing else but learning these plays, playing the game I love.
Definitely. So I know you still have, year and a half of high school left. So you talked about being in contact with the coaches. Are they kind of giving you tips on like what you should try to work on, or what do those conversations really look like?
Nah, coach, the real conversation I have with them is about right now because I never been on campus. So real conversation about me getting up there, me seeing all the family and seeing everybody and stuff. So that's really the conversation. But eventually, I know like when spring come around, they come down, watch me practice. They gonna say what they see I need to work on.
So you, what are your goals for the rest of your high school career and going into college? What are some of the goals you want to accomplish?
I ain't gonna lie. I'd say like tackles 150 plus for sure. I'd say I'm trying to score like 4 to 5 touchdowns. I'm trying to win that more. That's the goal. That more.
Yeah. How many interceptions do you have so far in your career?
I don't have no interception, but I got 2 touchdowns, dude.
Oh, okay, gotcha. on like fumble returns or something?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's really exciting that you committed to UCF. I think you're gonna do well there, and I can't wait to see you there. So thank you again for joining me, and I'll be making sure to watch out for what you do in the rest of your high school career.
Yes, sir. Thank you.